How narcissists slowly train empaths to ignore their own needs. When people talk about narcissists and empaths, they often imagine dramatic conflict, loud arguments, or obvious manipulation. In reality, the most powerful control rarely happens loudly. It happens quietly through small emotional shifts that slowly rewire how a person sees themselves and their own needs. In the beginning, the narcissist may seem deeply attentive and even fascinated by the empath's kindness and emotional awareness. This creates a strong emotional bond that feels meaningful and safe. But this is also where the subtle conditioning begins. Over time, the empath starts to notice that their own needs are slightly delayed, gently dismissed, or overshadowed by the narcissist's emotions. Because the changes are so small, they rarely feel like something worth challenging. The empath assumes it is just normal relationship adjustment. The narcissist may respond to the empath's needs with guilt-inducing silence, emotional withdrawal, or by shifting focus back to their own struggles. Slowly, the empath learns that expressing their needs creates discomfort in the relationship, so they begin to stay quiet more often. Without realizing it, the empath begins to adjust their behavior out of care and emotional responsibility. They tell themselves that being understanding and patient is what love requires, even when it costs them their own emotional balance. As this pattern repeats, the empath starts to delay their own needs automatically. They begin checking the narcissist's mood before speaking and reconsidering their feelings before expressing them. Even their own needs start to feel like they might be too much. This is where the real training happens. The narcissist does not need to directly forbid needs. They only need to reward self-abandonment with closeness and respond to self-expression with distance or coldness. Gradually, the empath's internal world shifts. What once felt natural becomes replaced with constant scanning and adjusting. Even exhaustion starts to feel normal if it keeps the peace. Eventually, ignoring their own needs feels more comfortable than expressing them, because expression has been linked with emotional risk while silence feels safer. The empath begins to survive emotionally by disappearing into the relationship. And the most powerful part is that it doesn't feel like control from the outside. It feels like personal choice from the inside. But slowly, the empath learns to abandon themselves in order to maintain connection.